talk about Zybe some more. Well, Zybe, the message that came yesterday. It's good, isn't it? From from who? From over the road. It's a Zionist bit they use to stop their horses from running too quickly sometimes. In the you know what? In the candle club up the road, the big one over the hill. The loony auntie gang. They sometimes use a Zionist bit. It's true. Eight's the number of what? Well, it depends which corner which table, what number table you're playing on. Eternal what's it? So I've got my old pink candle going for the romance. I'm having a Sunday play date with the gilded what? The gilded baboon. That's funny though, isn't it? Old Pan coming up. I didn't know that. Well, you wouldn't, would you? Because you don't read anything apart from magazines. Just 17. That's 8 again. With Pan coming up, the yesterday game, it just in my feed, so a rerun of Pan, Pandemonium and Panic on the streets of London. So refresher on that. About his father being Hermes, which is Mercury, isn't it? And which is the planet of communication, and his mother being an old goat. So it is, well, that's how you know Pan, isn't it? Is sort of mischievous. Is Pan and Loki different? I mean, I know Pan as being chasing around the woods, the god of the forests. Is that why I wore that goat thing in my topper? Yeah, it was. I was playing Pan. I used to dress as Pan. Oh, well, I used to say it was Pandora when I used to go out because I sometimes wore it as a Halloween thing. My twosie, my deer pajamas. Oh, my deer pajamas! I'm going out in my deer pajamas. I'm Pandora. Pandemonium. I did that one Halloween. That's what I said about, this is why I said this before. What would be really good was to be for Crocs type shoes, that squishy thing, to make little hooves, just basically because I want some cheap ones to trot around in. Because you just mould them, don't you? And they couldn't cost very much, because you can get like fake Crocs, mocks as I call them, mock Crocs, for like £6, so it can't cost that much to make little hooves. Just so I could have some Pandora. I forgot what to say about this, but I think this was probably his jest in the. What is this? It's just something my nan gave me. My nan left it for me. She used to wear it. Old pearl of wisdom. Where's the other bit? I don't know. Somewhere around. My Eye of Horus. You blow through it. It's true. The holy baboon. My dad's a holy baboon and my mum's a goat. It's true. It's true. Right, I'm cooking pasta for the dog. I've had 2 breakfasts today because it's Sunday. First of all, I had a stewed Bramley apple. Do you know what? I went to Sainsbury's the other day and put my Bramley apples through the till because they had some. And they wouldn't go through. Again, they wouldn't weigh properly. And the woman on the till said, she had to come and help me. She goes, oh, you have to put the code in for these ones because there's 2 sorts of Bramley apples. You get eating Bramley apples and cooking Bramley apples. I thought, well, I never knew that was a thing. In all my days, I thought Bramley apples were cooking apples. Things move on. For you too. It's not bin bag. It's not bin bag. Right. We look like a good dress up, don't we? and a dressing down. It's a dress down Sunday. So yeah, I thought that was funny as well, that my brother was called Alistair. I know that is funny. Old Growly Owl, and the owl being, I said that, I used to call him Old Growly Owly, didn't I? And the Owl of Athena. And you all thought I was crazy. You all thought I was a crazy baboon. So there we are. Artemis, or whatever it was called. Artemis the fox. And I didn't know though, I did not know this. His real name was Edward. And my grandson is called Phoenix Edward. I know. Somebody's coming down like a ton of rocks that all my lying family are actually candle peddlers, meddling candle hokies. And they won't let me play. They're trying to label me as the crazy baboon. I am Thelma and Louise. Oh, not her as well. I know. Labelling herself. Oh, paddywhack. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played knick-knack on my phone with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone. I've only got that one candle. Oh, no, actually I lied. I've got 3 on the altar upstairs. 3. I'm going to do some washing up. No one cares about my dumb washing up or my dumb costumes. Well, do you know what? I'm just getting with the programme. Old Growly did a little tea towel on his head. He got an okay in life. He died penniless too. As did who? Morgana Coleman. So it seems to be the fashionable thing to do. I'm just trying to take you all down the same road, B. It's alright, don't worry. You'll be okay. You'll be forever remembered. The mystical god. What about the baby? Said Rose. What about the baby? There'll be room for the baby in the bus, don't worry. And the dead cat. Do you think he was called the most evil man in the world because he drew on the pyramids? And I don't know. I've said that before though. A lot of this old hokey stuff happens probably because of the curse of the mummies and all the rest of it. And opening up the tombs and using the gubbins. But I suppose it's part of what needs to be done, probably. The old gods and all the rest of it. Wanting a bit of a spread around. Stretch their legs if you like. I was thinking that because when I was sitting on the toilet just now having a poo, this is where natural things happen in here, and I was listening, my phone was in the kitchen with that talk about Crowley going on in the kitchen, and they were talking about the mummies being ground up and made into medicine because there were so many of them going around at the time. And I was looking at that mould and I was thinking, oh, mummy mould, because they would have been mouldy, wouldn't they? And then I was thinking about the actual mould, like a jelly mould, being moulded into mummies. This old man, he played one. He played it. Oh shit, I've done it again. Why do I keep doing this? I'm such a fucking idiot. A fucking brainless. Well, we are, well, moulded into mummies. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? I don't want anyone to come round. I've got a lot of things to do. I've got a lot of busy things to get on with. What's your obsession with crowniness? And how are you? How are you connected? That's one of the funds of, is it the Old Bones Club, the Skull and Bones, or is it the other Illuminati one? Part of the what is about exposing each other constantly. It's true! It's true! Unlock. Unlock, unlock. That's one of the funds of joining. I've just come to grass you all up. Green. Like I was lying, is it? I came dressed in green. I'm the green one. It's not jealousy, you idiot. You're reading the wrong semaphore. I'm just playing Pan's reeds. It's true. And you worship him. I know. You worship him on the lawn. So there we go. You know what the hay is? It's heroin. Because it's what you use. It's horse, isn't it? It's horse feed. We went through that ages ago. Well, it could be anything, it depends. Because you said before about him having the finest gossamer hay. You did. You said it. He has the finest gossamer hay. Which is, you know what? Probably gave you the old nose bag title. And then you came up with We All Love Ness, which is nose bag. Oh God, this is so much fun. With all the pound signs, pound sign, pound sign, pound sign, pound sign, We Love Ness. Just nose bag. This is like a primary four place. You know what nose bag is? Cocaine. Now she's going to be saying, why? She's obsessed with drugs. She's obsessed with drugs. You know why I'm obsessed with drugs? Because I had to work in security and my job was to snout them out. That's what I had to do. Sometimes I do it more efficiently than others because it's like, you know what? It's a fucking nightclub. Nothing people are going to do if they come here with no drugs. Probably just... our numbers will go down so bad. So, you know what? I decided to do this instead. I couldn't work with the Buddhist thing me. You have to do, what jobs do you have to do? I've forgotten. You have to do ethical jobs, don't you? So I decided to be an ethical wizard. It's true. Mine is up here. There we go. I remember when the birds last go out for a walk. Well, not for a few days, but I did clean them out last night. Old Needle Nose's beak has gone. Do you want me to show it to you? It's so curled round. The thing that I thought was a file is actually a chisel, so I'm going to have to get a file. That Dremel won't work. The ends just keep flying off it. I've not tried it on the pigeon, no. I haven't tried it on the pigeon. I'll just get like a file. What do you call them? A plane, not a plane. File. If you're going to do magic, you need to do it well. La, 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 I did before about the thing that goes with this, the other bit. I don't know if I've put that actually, which is annoying, so I kept it the same place. I found it, it's in my blancmange. Pearl's double-edged, Pearl's double-edged sword. Double-edged sword of Selma. Who's Pearl? Pearl of Whistle. La 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 la. What actually produced Velma? Velma? Velma. 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 Baboon. Realm of the realm. The astral realm. Vedic Velma. VR. Technology. Noel's laughing his head off. Oh. Which one? Which one should we blame? Who should we? Noel probably. Oh, Hark all the herald angels. That one. God's laughing his head off. What was that other hokey oat cake? That other hokey oat cake on YouTube I was watching yesterday about some woman thinking they were invoking Pan, and Pan was the only god that had died, so you can't be. Well, surely it's only the dead ones you can invoke, isn't it? Huh? If we're talking of invoking, you invoke the spirits, and if Pan's the only god that died, if that is true, surely, no, surely Morley. Right, the dog's having pasta for breakfast. In one. What's she having pasta with? Well, she's going to have pasta and hummus, because we're having that sort of day at the moment. You can't give a dog hummus. You can give a dog hummus. Just not, probably couldn't just live on it, but end up like that neighbour's cat. Can you give them hummus and goat's yogurt? I'll tell you what else, since I'm ragging the old baboon, my father. When I got that email, I was telling him I've got a dog, and he just came back saying, well, dogs are good company. And I thought, you know what? Well, yes, they are, but... And then I went into the whole fucking thing about discussing whatever with him. And then the whole dog thing came up with the... Oh, look, well, at Pride, actually. When all the tin pots are wearing their masks, their leather masks. You might get someone. You will get your soulmate. It's probably a dog. That's probably actually true. The probably old pup. 11. Why did 11 come up again, actually? 2 11s came up, didn't it? Well, now that's come up twice in the last 12 hours, and I can't remember what they were, because I've got the 2 bins, haven't I? The 11 bins on my topper. I can't remember. There was 2 things though. Firstly, when I was going on about it, on the old Skull and Bones thing, and I think it was on that one, with the 1776 supposedly being the debt. Was that the Illuminati thing on the that's 3 7s if you do it that way. 1 and 6 is 7, but it added together to make 13, I think. No, 21, which goes to 3. So that would be 3 7 mature. That came up on the 7th. Where did 11 come from? 2 11s came up. Well, that's 22, which is, I've forgotten where that came from again now. I mean, 2 11s also. Could be 2 and 2, which goes to 4, which is foresight. 4-armed. All the other, you know, riding with 4 thing. Riding with foresight. 4. All the other things. You could talk about this for long, couldn't you? Chromatic ordering. You lose that one, we'll give you 4 more. That's what they used to say. You won't need that one, we'll give you another 4. You lose 1 4, you get another 4. That's your 4-arm. That's your 4-arm. That's my favourite thing. When I laugh when I've got a mouthful. I did that the other day and switched off my phone. It's true. I just spat water all over it. I didn't mean to, I just laughed at something. How are we doing for time? 23. And with Illuminati starting in Germany, I had old you-know-who, whose name we will not mention, laughing over my shoulder. It wouldn't be surprising to me if he'd set the whole thing up, because you know what he thought of certain you-know-what. Just we'll write all in demographic signatory code, basically, and leave it lying around. That's true, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. And let us sort itself out in the long run. 13 spaces dozen, I know. don't invite people, it's a bridge. They just come around looking, talking. Like old Atu. Atu. What did happen to my triangle anyway? What happened to my, what's it called? My pyramid. I had a glass pyramid, a crystal one. Well, it's really cheap, but it was, you know what? That's not the point. It's been reclamationed along with that little orange bird. That's still my pyramid, mate. What others? Looking through a glass onion, see how the other half lives. Let's try and go there, look. I told you about strawberry fields. A place you go where nothing is real. Well, here's another place you can go, where everything's slow. Looking through a glass onion. Who's Paula? Well, Paul. Peter and Paul. Peters and Paul. Who was Paul? The spiritual one, probably. Has anyone fed Paul today? It was a White Walker joke. Hello. Pallid Paula. The rotten schooler. Looking through a glass onion, see how the other half lives. Candles flickering. Romantic one. As a candle, Squire, that means the path isn't going to be smooth. Who's the pink candle there? It's just romance. But that's true though, that's what romance is. It's never smooth, is it? Romance isn't smooth. That's a romantic candle. I know it's because the door's open. I mean, the green ones burnt down and like left wax all over the goddess. And that's prosperity. It's got a purple bit on one of the nipples as well from another candle, which is nice. Squire uses a lot of these techniques. I mean, if you set your candles out, we'll often do it. That's why you set candles out at a dinner party, because everyone can represent different people and you can read what's going on. It doesn't matter how clean your house is, it's more to do how clean your work is. But looking through a glass onion, see how the other half live. Oh, you had a new baby. Oh. There's another actress. It's got a thing for actresses, hasn't it? Is that even a true baby? Or is it an acting baby? With a sausage dog next to it. a little wiener. It actually looked by my intro now to be a miniature wiener, unless it was just a puppy. To have a puppy and a baby at the same time must be awfully hard work. Oh, damn it, I lost this cup. Look at this cutlery. No, I'll get such a late one. I haven't got time. We've been on to 31. It's an owl's nest. Oh, what? Gaz is laughing. Which Gaz are we talking about now? Well, they're probably all of them are laughing, but Gaz is, you know, who just keep calling him Gaz. The horned, can I say, the springbok. Crow's gallery. Oh, Crowley. That's me, Crouchman and Lee. I'm Crowley. I'm the Crowley line. Just jumped on the train. It stops at the station. I boarded it. It's true. Running for time. Nearly there actually. Nearly made a whole session of what? Embolisms. Social embolisms, that's what. Verbal embolisms. Verbal embolisms. Should I just call it that? What should I call it? Verbal social embolisms. 30 minutes of